Hello, my name is Maceo Pettis, and I'm the founder of the Prayer Project Portland. This was a vision or a dream, if you will, and it is actually an experiment. I'm calling it the Prayer Project Portland. I came up with this idea as a result of my long-term practice of Raja Yoga meditation, which I've done for 35 plus years. Some of the experiences doing that in meditation and some of the healing techniques that we have been taught how to use and project made a, if you will, indelible impression on me. And I also am what's called an advanced pranic healer. I'm an energy worker, meaning that I work with the natural energy within that extends outside the normal human body, the living human body, if you will, and can help the body heal or recover from ailments. That's called pranic healing, very similar to Reiki, very similar to acupuncture. It deals with energy centers, it deals with meridians, it deals really with the energy that flows in the body when it's healthy. Those experiences have led me to understand that we, first of all, are vibratory beings, we're energy beings. And come to the belief that we're all part of a cosmic or infinite grid of energy. There's a intelligent, creative intelligence that we all are part of, like a wave is part of the ocean, and it will always be part of the ocean, though it may be a single wave. And that we all have access to all the power and resources within that ocean because we came out of it and we will always be a part of it. That's a belief system. So that's founded on, if you have that ability, that consciousness itself creates things. When you think about any great building, or work of art, any new science technique, at some point was an idea. Somebody had an idea or a vision or a dream. And then at some point, that dream or idea began to take shape and form. It may have been written down. They may have started getting materials together. It may have changed somewhat from the original dream or the vision, but all of a sudden you have a creation. So everything that exists that we create came out of thought first. And the belief is that this universe and this material world is also part of great thought. Some of the modern scientists are talking about that when they deal with quantum energy and quantum theory and what they call source energy. However, regardless of how it's called, there is an energy we can tap into. And my belief is, and I've collected data from other well-known folks who do research in this area, that we actually can impact the quality of nature itself. We can impact nature for good, reduce the number of catastrophic upheavals in nature if we can shift and change the collective consciousness that man has, if you will, or people have in a specific area. In my case, it's called the Prayer Project Portland, which means our focus is on improving the environment and the quality of life in Portland, Oregon, and the surrounding area. So, and to that end, I've created what I call a two-part project that involves people learning some very basic steps and processes for meditation. For those who want to go a lot deeper and learn more, I have listed it on my website about 5 programs within the Portland area that they can go to and learn meditation if they're not already a part of some sort of organized practice. Rather than me trying to start and teach meditation, I'm basically taking people through the basic steps, and I'm asking them to meditate for 10 minutes a day for every day for the duration of the project, or for 5 days for a week for the duration of the project, or for 3 days a week for the duration of the project. Part of that 10 minutes is also involved in learning the technique for projecting healing energy out, for healing of body, of mind, and of soul or spirit, and for raising consciousness. in particular targeting the city of Portland, Oregon, but not to exclude our country, the United States of America and the other Americas, and not to exclude the world. And not to exempt or exclude meditating for longer than 10 minutes. This is just a start for most of us who know how and practice meditation. So that's what I do. And I invite people to go to my website so they can see and read some of the research, understand the underpinnings of the project and the scope and sequence of the project. This is probably not a good point in time to try and explain all the steps that we're going to be taking. But we do have a project. I am having practice sites for these techniques. I am available to go out to groups to talk to them about the techniques, demonstrate some things, and invite people to join with me in a great experiment to raise consciousness in the city of Portland, to raise consciousness to overcome some of our crushing issues. Hunger is big in Portland, Oregon, in the state of Oregon, in fact. Underemployment, unemployment, economic stagnation, failure rate in school, dropout in school. Those are all big issues. Crime is always an issue. And the other thing, which I happen to be personally involved in some work around this, is some of the isms that we don't talk about in Portland, and we need to have open, honest discussion and discourse in a safe setting. Civil discussion about racism, about homophobia, about sexism, about religious intolerance. Those are the big ones that we are afraid to get tackled. And we can raise the consciousness. And if that happens, people are going to be more receptive. People are going to be more willing to set up forums, safe forums for rational discussion and discourse to attack and address these kinds of crushing issues, which are hurting people, all people, not just those who are targets. So that's the project. The website is www.prayerprojectportland.com. I welcome you to join us. You are welcome to send me an email or to call and leave me a message at 503-284-3818. I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. I'm still learning to use our new modern communication, so bear with me. There are some tools that I'm not used to doing, and I'm trying to get some help with those. And that covers the basic outline of what we do and why we do it. Hope to see you there.